Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to Vaught-Hemingway Stadium, home of the Ole Miss Rebels. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the South Alabama Jaguars, taking on a team from the SEC, the Ole Miss Rebels. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And he takes this from inside the 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Rebels offense comes onto the field first today. This guy has all of the battle scars. He's got all of the trust of this team, David, as he has been their leader, their warhorse throughout his career.
Yeah, and we've seen him. He's been very productive. He's proven his worth in college football, but now he's taking his talents to a new team. And now he's got to show them what he's about. Great opportunity to start it off. Can he be the guy? Can he be the catalyst that takes this team to the next level?
He really is a guy you root for, too, I think, because he's waited his turn. He's found the right opportunity in the right situation. This is a guy everybody in the locker room absolutely loves. He has the ability to galvanize them and an opportunity to galvanize this fan base early in the season with a big game here right out of the gate.
A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Guys, let's take a minute and talk about Ole Miss. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program, but when you start to see, breaks into the open, gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line, it'll be a first down. The Rebels are in the hurry-up.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at him, right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Got some room headed to the goal line. And they'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss. They're on the board first here in the season opener.
And this defense really wanted to come out and set the tone and be physical, but the offense did that. They took control. They owned the line of scrimmage. They create the big explosive run on the first drive to really set the tone in this football game.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So the South Alabama Jaguars offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And Jesse, if there is an old warhorse, a real war daddy in the training facility, here he is, back to run the show again.
That's a great point. There is no substitute for experience. There is a lot of expectation for this football team and for this offense because of that guy. Because of all the big stages and all the big moments he's already played through in his career. A lot of people are really excited, David, because he has seen a lot of ball.
All the ball, all the defenses, has rid the emotion of being really high and really low. And so those experience, those scars, they matter. They trust in him, and everybody on this offense is looking to him.
At the 40, there he goes. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. The Jaguars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Now adjusting. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass, it's Gray. Caught over the middle, it's Smith. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. The Jaguars have their offense in high gear. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. It's Taylor.
Guys, for just a second, let's think about South Alabama.
By no means was it a transfer portal exodus. The number of guys they lost among the fewest in the country, but you do wonder if things have just become really transactional in the sport right now.
Well, this is a team that had a lot of success last year, and a lot of their key players want to build off of that. So to me, not a big surprise that these guys decided to stick around.
Yeah, it's cool to see it, man. You don't see a lot of this in college football nowadays. A lot of people leaving. They're doing a good job of retaining their guys. They must have built a really good culture.
Finds his tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to throw again. Got a man. It's Terrell. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. It's 4th down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. Converts on 4th down, still going. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. They'll run this play from the pistol. To the ground with a back. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Back to throw, it's Gray. Gets it out fast. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Jaguars! Extra point here will tie the game.
I love it. Nice play call, nice design. Get the ball to your speedster and let him do the rest. Try to find a way to isolate guys and get matchups, and you did it with your running back, slash receiver there, and he did the rest.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. He'll start this drive going to the air. Got it behind the line. It's Gray. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. And the Rebels now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Gonna run it. It's Gray. Oh, he's got a chance. Turning it on. He's now piled up 68 yards on the ground in this first quarter. That is a terrific start.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back.
Open space in the middle. Touchdown, Rebels! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy shows you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
On the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Now the play fake. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And the pass is incomplete, and that wraps up the first quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. To the air, it's Gray. Snagged in the middle, it's Smith. He works his way to the 21-yard line, not enough to pick up the 1st down. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Looking to the big tight end. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. completion to the right. Takes it the other way. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The play action fake. They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Touchdown, Ole Miss! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game 1, creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
And he's going to bring it out. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Guys, we'll have another look at this South Alabama offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer...
There he goes! They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling. He now has 53 yards rushing already here in the first half. It's a season opener, but he's in midseason form. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. From the gun, running back on the move. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Jaguars kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll throw it from the red zone. Caught behind the line. It's Williams. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Off play action. It's in. Completed. He's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. A big third down coming, and hotty-toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. Got it in the middle. It's Smith. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. The Jaguars started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Dropping back, it's Gray. Big guy smells it, and he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, South Alabama! And the offense finds a way to cut into this lead, but they still have plenty of work to do.
They do, but that's a big score. You don't want to get late and start getting in the second half where you're fighting to come back by so many points. So great job getting points, get that momentum back on your side so you can come out and do some good things when you get the ball next time.
And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. It's caught. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. The Rebels will hustle to the line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Now on first down from the 43-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll leave it with him. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. Got him downfield. The new popular phrase for a favored team not really coming out of the gates quickly is that they're playing with their food. There are a lot of peas being pushed around the plate right now, guys.
Yeah, Reese, they've been stumbling around.
Oh, he's got some space. Working well behind the sticks on second down. in motion. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going. It's square.
Touchdown, Rebels! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. With the catch, it's Terrell. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room. To throw, it's Gray. Grab near the marker, it's Terrell. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going.
Like QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, first down.
We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Jaguars with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Finds the tight end. He gets a little bit of work done. He goes out of bounds at the 42.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him go get yards.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Smith. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. Caught near the sticks. It's Smith. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Terrell. At the 20, he's got space. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Gets it out quickly. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. He caught it! They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They'll have just enough time to get 1 more snap before the half. To the air, it's Gray. Looking to get it in. He gets it in! Touchdown, Jaguars!
And that was great execution on that drive. That is exactly what you needed. You took almost all of the time, and you cut into this lead. Now you're about to go into the half, get everybody excited, use that momentum to start the second half.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They put the brakes on him, but a good return out to the 36. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A memorable first half of football so far today at Oxford. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Vaught Hemingway.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Jaguars offense ready to go back to work. They put points on the board in the first half, but still find themselves in a hole.
And if I'm this offense, man, I'm not trying to change anything. I scored a bunch of points. I've been successful. Jesse, the defense has to catch up here in the second half.
Yeah, they do. They're going to have to start making plays, but you can only control what you can control. So for the offense, go out, do your job, trusting that your defense is going to make a play.
All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. At the 45, on his way. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36. And the Jaguars just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Breaks into the open. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. He's up to 107 yards on the ground, and that will put him over 100, and what a way to start the season. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Fires to the big fella. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on 3rd down. Under fire. Grabbed in the middle. It's Smith. There is nowhere to go. He has stopped, and it'll be 4th down from the 23. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. The quick out. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? The give out of the gun. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. And the Rebels headed quickly to the line.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Caught in the backfield, it's Odom. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. A 3rd down try for the offense. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll loft one deep down the left side. He's got it inside the 30. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quick completion on the out route. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's 1st and goal. They'll move the wide receiver. He's looking to throw. Going for the goal line. Touchdown, Ole Miss. The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. South Alabama has it back. The Jaguar offense going to work. Wants to throw. It's Gray. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Got it in the middle, it's Barber. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Jaguars come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to keep it in the air. Catch in the middle, it's Barber. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
I think that time offensively and just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
Fires on the move. A strike downfield. Into the end zone unimpeded, except for that piece of laundry on the field. This might be coming back. That score could have put them within realistic striking distance, but the penalty turns things around, and they'll have to go back to work. They'll line up for a second down play. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Great place to start for this offense. The pull and throw off the RPO. Got room on the return. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got two-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Fighting off the defender. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, what a nice touchdown run, and this is a team effort, right? It's got to start with the offensive line to give you that crease, and then the wide receivers start to kick in, and the running back, he handles the rest. Nice touchdown run.
And the extra point was good. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Gray. Makes the grab on the left. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. He'll pitch it. That might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. After swapping into the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Pocket breaking down. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Complete to the left. Changing on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. The Jaguars want to move quickly.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. Guard in the backfield, it's Smith. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Trying play action. Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. And the Jaguars come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Grab near the sticks, it's Taylor. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. The Jaguars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Caught over the middle, it's pulled. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and he'll take a shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Trailing this much in the fourth quarter, the offense is looking for an explosive play to try to ignite them and get them back in this one, but nothing doing. Nice job in coverage.
Another incompletion on third down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. Looking to throw, it's Gray. Going for it all. And that one's going to be over everybody's head and incomplete.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game, so they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there's nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. To the air on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Odom. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Rebels in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The throw to the outside is complete. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Offense getting set for 1st down. He'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. He now has 106 yards rushing now here in week 1. A solid start to this new campaign. Turning it on! And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss!
Well, I think this home environment was just too much for their opponents to handle. There's been unbelievable noise and energy. The crowd showed up today, but how about the playmaking on the field? These guys have got dudes all over the field, and this kind of win week 1 sends a statement and reverberates all across college football.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Looking for a man. It's Gray. Quickly to the tight end. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and short. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. The Jaguars come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. To the air on 2nd down. Got it in the middle, it's Polk. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. They'll run play action. Makes the grab, it's Hart. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. And the Jaguars moving quickly to the line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. He wants it all. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. Got some room to run. Finally brought down the what a play got the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. A hostile environment can have a major impact on even the most composed, well-prepared team. So how much did the crowd play a factor in this upset?
Well, this is what makes college football so great, the home crowd and how they were able to impact this game. No doubt about it, David, they played a big factor.
And they're still jacked up, and they're still excited. They play a big factor, and it affects everything. College football, road atmospheres, they're tough. Even when the team isn't ranked like they weren't today, these are the types of moments that can jump up and bite you.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.